Hey guys, this is your girl Living Caregiver Uncut, and today is Motivation Wednesday. Guess what? I want to encourage somebody today. Okay? While I encourage myself. And we'll be talking about buying a home. As I said, people have been asking, this is requested, so I'm going to continue to talk about it because the time is so short, so I can't get everything into it. So I'm going to talk about my experience and my knowledge, things I've learned when I was building my home. So we're going to be talking about that. Something in my nails right here. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing even when I wasn't posting. Guys, I love you. You guys continue to subscribe and to follow, and I am loving it. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, I really love you. And I'm praying for you, whatever you're going through, whatever you're asking God for a breakthrough for. I am praying and asking God to grant you it. And while He blesses me, He bless you the same. Okay? All right. So, let's get into today's topic. But before I do so, if it's your first time seeing my videos or coming across my videos or channel or whatever you want to call it, I'm your girl, Living Caregiver Uncut. I am a traveling caregiver. I am a nurse by profession, but I choose to work with the elderly. I choose to do live-ins where I live with the client in their home and care for the elderly. I have a passion. I love it. I love doing it. I love to learn about the culture. I love the great stories and things like that. I love to see how they live. I want to hear those stories from way back when. I love to see that love between husbands and wives and the family, the knitted family. Guys, let me tell you something. I wish, my family can be so knitted at times when I see all these things. You learn from the client as you go along. So this is what I do. I go from state to state, wherever the work is, and I work because I love what I do. All right, so you can do the same. If you think you can be a great caregiver, guys, go to my videos, learn about it, check yourself first. If you have a criminal record, forget it. It's not going to happen, okay? Do not try to be a caregiver. You won't be able to work with the elderly. You won't be able to work as a caregiver, whether for a baby or a toddler or whatever. You can't do it because you messed yourself up. But guess what? There's other jobs out there. There's other career out there. You can make yourself a woman or a man out of it. It don't have to be caregiving, okay? All right, so let's talk about how do I buy my house. And I want to talk to you a little bit about people in your circle. Okay? So number one, choose your friends. And sometimes you choose your friends, you choose some wrong friends, okay? Sometimes you choose some fiancé, you choose some wrong fiancé. Sometimes you choose some boyfriends or girlfriends, you choose wrong, okay? Yes. So we have to pray and ask God for guidance. And let me tell you something. When you choose a wrong partner and you see that they're not on the same page with you, don't beat up yourself. Just know that you make a bad choice. You've made a bad choice. So you're gonna step back, redirect yourself, pray about it, get up, brush off yourself, bear your losses, and keep moving. You hear me? Yes. I've heard stories. And as you know, I've been down the road so many times. I'm not ashamed to tell you. I've been married 3 times. So guess what? Yes, I messed up too. Yes, I choose wrong people to come in my bed. Yes, but don't beat up yourself. It's life. If you gotta marry 10 times before you find the right one, go ahead and marry 10 times. Don't care what people say. Guess what? At the end of the day, those people are people who's gonna be talking about you. They're not opening your doors, okay? They're not closing your door behind you. They're not laying in your bed with you. They're not in your house with you. So don't let your friends choose your man, okay? Choose your man, and don't say because Tom, Dick, and Harry and Jane Doe has a lovely husband, I want a man just like. It don't work like that. We're all unique. God made us all unique in a special way. So we are compatible with our own being. Okay? Yes. So not because have such and such, then no, don't do it like that. You have your own likeness. And let me tell you something. These people, men and women, your partners, whatever they show you who they are, believe them. Because the mouth can say anything, but when they walk it, that's what you gotta believe. You gotta believe the walking. Actions speak louder than words, okay? And always, I'm sorry, oh, I'm sorry. Don't buy into it, honey. Once they do it, they'll do it again. All right, so hope we get that part nailed in. All right, hope we get that part nailed in, because people will walk their talk and believe them when they walk their talk. Okay. And how long can somebody play their games? They cannot play their games forever. My grandmother always say you can fool some people sometimes, but you cannot fool all the people all the times. So keep that in mind too, okay? Yes. So because you want to be happy, at the end of the day, honey, I'm calling you guys honey. You hear me calling you honey? At the end of the day, when you work so hard, whatever is going on at your job, wherever you work, that the traffic, you got to come home in, you sit in traffic bumper to bumper, waiting to go home. Sometimes you don't run into any traffic. But what am I saying? After a hard day at work and you come home, you want to come home in peace. Okay? Yes, you want to come home to that love. Deep in your heart, even when you're at work and, the work seems stressful, deep in your heart, you already know that God loves you. But your earthly husband or your earthly wife, deep down, you know what? I'm not going to be even upset because I have a lovely home. I have someone who love and care for me with all their heart. So guess what? I'm going to be happy at the job. That is the reason why some of us are so unhappy on the job. The least little thing, we get ticked off because our home is miserable. Your home is miserable. So when you leave the house, you take all of that problem and you got it in your trip to work. You got it in your job. You got it if you stop in the store. You become so obnoxious to the cashier or a customer because you are so mad. You have that, your home is so messy and obnoxious, so you take it with you wherever you are, and you becomes a mean person. Then it starts showing your outside. You ever see some people, and as you look at them, you see that meanness, that miserableness, that sadness in them? I don't know if you have eyes like that, but I have eyes like that. I am so blessed and highly favored, and God has given me this discernment. So let me tell you something. Sometimes I've seen it, but you know what? I've learned along the way not to use it against people, because there's always that hurt deep down, and they take it with them wherever they are. So all I'm saying to you, and I'm saying to myself, let's choose wisely. Sometimes we have to forget about, sex. We have to forget about those things and just focus on us. Forget about that. You've been through hurt or, you know, dishonesty with your spouse or whatever. Just forget about that and live your life. Stock your money. Work, 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 and stock your money. So, and forget about relationship. Don't try to run into anything right away. You can keep friends, like phone friends, you know, have a date, go on a, you know, meal date, you know, nothing, no dinner where you're drinking no wine or anything, you know, a brunch or a breakfast or whatever. As for me, if I was in your shoes, I would just stay away, just focus on my job, focus on myself, my family member, and just keep it rocking. So all I'm saying to you guys, when we choose wrong, do not beat up yourself. Because guess what? You're not the first, honey. And you won't be the last, honey. Okay? Yes, I've been around the block so many times because I know what I want. You can't choose for me. So my partner and I have to be on the same page. My man and I have to be on the same page. My fiance and I have to be on the same page. You know, in a relationship, each one complements each other. You know, I may not be good at something, but you are good at it. Guess what? It fits the puzzle. It's like a puzzle game. You fit the pieces together. That's what relationship is all about. But guess what? You got to put some work in it. You got to put your all in it. It's not about I'm going to put 20% and you want 80% from the other person. No, you got to come together. As for me, that's why I can cut it off as fast as ever, because I give you my 100. I give you my 100, nothing less. It must be more than 100. So when you messed up and you shit up yourself, guess what? And you're going to tell me you're sorry. I don't buy into that, because I give you my 100. So I can just drop you like ASAP and just keep moving as if you never even existed. That's how I think, because I put my all in my relationship, and I expect you to put your all in our relationship. You know, we have to do the same. So do not say, you know what, he won't do it again, or this and that, whatever. I'm not saying you're not supposed to be a forgiver. I'll forgive you, but I forgive you out of my life. Yes, I am gonna forgive you, but out of my life. Because I don't want to be miserable. I work too hard. God has blessed me so much for me to be miserable with some dude who is not on the same page with me, or some dude who want to play games. So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you find a female and she wants to play games and she's not compatible with you, keep it moving. Ladies, if you have a man and he's not compatible with you, keep it moving, because that's time wasted. And 10 years down the line, you look back and you're like, what happened? I'm looking so old, I'm looking so wrinkled, and I've wasted my time. I don't have a home, I don't have a car, nothing going on with you. Then you end up on the system and you'll be a sorry, mad, upset, obnoxious person. And then you're older or getting old, so you can't do the things you normally do. What am I saying, ladies? While you're strong, guys, while you're strong, males, I'm talking to you too. While you're strong, do the right thing. You are to be happy. God wants us all to be happy. So why you want to choose a misery life? No. And the children who is in your life that is making you miserable, I'm going to be talking about that too. Yes, some of you foreigners' kids with children who we filed for to come to this beautiful, great America, and they come here and act a fool. I'll be talking about that too. Anyway, guys, this is your girl. I am gonna go. I have to go. My 15 minutes is almost up. Guys, remember, COVID is out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask, social distancing. And guys, remember, we're here to save lives and care for the elderly. Goodbye.